First time I read the Bible, I was 3 years old. By the time I was 16, I could recite every verse of this book, and I'm 48 now. I'm reading this book as a manual, as a life manual. It's not just about religion or spirituality. It's life messages encoded in the Bible. And if you can read between the verses, if you can see things differently, I promise you, you'll know the secrets of this entire universe. Especially this one verse that helped me to understand the matrix. And the truth is, you cannot escape the matrix if you don't know you are in one. So Bible explains the nature of matrix. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12. For our struggle is not against enemies of blood and flesh, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers of this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. In the heavenly places, forces of darkness, forces of evil are not of this earth. They are of heavenly nature, which means that they are not physical. They are invisible. And if you can see it, if you can picture it, you'll understand that Apostle Paul talks about egregores. Egregores are ruling powers, the authorities, the cosmic powers of evil. And evil here means the forces of resistance. It means they manipulate human will. More importantly, they control human energy. And the name of the game of the egregores is to take energy. So what I've learned, and I studied this, actually I've written a whole book about egregores. And what I've learned is this: egregores are not physical. And they are created by human beings, by thoughts, feelings, emotions, human energy, ideas collected over time. First comes an idea. Then human beings begin to think about this idea. Then they gather around this idea. This idea just gets more and more attention, more and more energy, more and more human beings involved in that idea will create an egregore. On a very basic level, an egregore, think of your family. It's a structure, and egregores create structures. Matrix is structures. All of systems that you see in your life, your family, your school, your job, everywhere. You go to a grocery store, it's a system. You watch the news, it's a system. Educational, informational. They're all systems, and they're created by egregores. Egregores exist on their own. They're started by human beings, but then they take power. And then they control human beings. And the more human beings are involved, the more powerful the egregore is. Think of ancient civilizations, Roman Empire, how powerful it was. Now, where is it? Just ruins. You can walk through Rome and see the ruins and what's left of these memories. And that's because egregore doesn't exist without human energy. When energy decreases, when attention decreases, then you'll see the decline of the egregore and a new rise in egregore, because human energy will move somewhere else and new rising egregores will appear. Egregores require energy to exist. And where do they get their energy? Human beings. Your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions are so powerful. Think of your body. Your body has so much potential energy, and that's what they want. And that's what they need to survive. And please don't understand that egregores are all negative, all bad. Often we willingly give our energy to an egregore. Let's say police force is an egregore, a hospital is an egregore. So they're all professional egregores. And you need those to survive. If you seek medical help, you're going to seek medical help in the egregore of medical services. In the same way, egregores can be very powerful. Think of political egregores and all the drama that is happening. And you're feeding your energy, you're watching the news, you are just asleep, taking your power away, just giving it away. Because your energy is being drawn to an egregore, to thoughts, feelings, emotions collectively. And then you feel tired. You feel not interested to develop your own potential, to develop your own gifts, to work on yourself because energy just is gone, it's vanished. So you want to take your power back. You want to stop giving your energy to negative or destructive egregores. Destructive egregores don't care about me, don't care about you, don't care about any other human being. And their name of the game is just to get as many people involved. So they will trigger you. They will create mass disruptions. They will create insane problems to draw people's attention to draw people's emotions. And now you see egregores of countries competing. So if you live in a certain country that is very powerful, and you are constantly involved in, with politics and economy, your energy is being drawn out of you to participate in the actions of the egregore, because with many people comes great power. If there's not enough people, the egregores will automatically weaken and eventually disappear. So we want to understand that these egregores are these invisible forces. They are the matrix. And we are not here to escape the matrix because the world wouldn't exist. There will be not a single structure. There will be no system. It will be just, people living their primitive lives. But the reason we have this civilization is because we have these egregores. And energy follows attention. So see where your attention goes. And look, the Bible says that you are here to understand this struggle and not to be a victim, but to take your power back and to be a conscious creator. Because egregores don't want you to be a creator. They want you to be a follower. They want you to do the things that everyone else is doing. They want you to follow the herd, not to stand out, not to have any individuality. Just do what you're told. And then at the end of your life, you'll feel like empty. I didn't even live. And so many people experience that, but not you. And that's where Apostle Paul tells us all. Our struggle is not against enemies of flesh and blood. It's not our thoughts. This is actually greater forces that are in play. And when you can control your energy, when you can control your attention, when you can control your power, you are going to escape the matrix. You will be in this world, but not of this world. You will be awakened in the world where people are just asleep. And this is a greatest awakening. Know the world that you live in. Understand what is out there, who is for you and who is not for you. And understand with those who are not for you, what do they want? And how you can stop giving away your power, how you can give your full attention to yourself, to your spirit, to your soul, to your own development, and become a creator of your life, become a conscious creator of your life. And you know that you are no longer triggered. You can actually create your own egregore. You can create your own energy information structure. They can do all of your bidding in the invisible world of egregores. That's what brands are. Brands are personal egregores that are created. But that's the theme for another video. So awakening your sense of understanding, like, what do I need to know now? Where is my energy? Am I awake? Am I living the life of independent thinking? Or I am being drawn into the drama of this world? You're not alone, angel. Every book is there to help you awaken.